Well, good evening. I am going to just start this lecture and we'll get started from that. A lot of people have asked questions about the assignment for week 3, and I'm going to cover as much as I can. And thank you for joining me tonight. All right. So I want to remind you that in week 3, you've got your first milestone, which is the defining your product, service, the need, and the pricing. We'll go over all of that. And week 5, in week 5, we have the core competencies. In week 7, your refinement, and then your actual plan is due, your paper will be due in week 9. So week 3 guidelines. Let's go over all of this and let's see, what this paper is all about. So section 2, branding and idea content. So corporate mission and how the new product or service aligns with it. You need to find out what the mission of the company is and how the product or service aligns with it. We'll talk a little bit about the mission in a minute. Defining features of the product or service. You need a complete description of what it is. Now, how the product will be marketed internally and externally. Now, we're going to talk about a SWOT analysis, but when we talk about marketing internally, we're talking about within the company, coming up with strategies and tactics. And then externally, we're talking about implementation. Then we go in how the company is differentiating from the competition. So that's pretty easy to understand. And the alignment of pricing with market position and corporate mission. So when we talk about market position, we're really talking about where it lies in the market compared to other, the competition. So what is the market share? And some of these things, if you can't find it, you're going to have to make an observation, but make sure you explain that it is an observation. And your substantiated opinion of brand effectiveness. Is the brand an effective brand? So if you had Nike, then Nike is certainly an effective brand. If it's Amazon, they are effective brands. Let's take a look at this. We were talking about rebranding and what does this mean? So rebranding is the reshaping, remodeling, and recreating of your business trademark and brand identity. It involves more than making a few changes to your established brand. You're basically restructuring your powerhouse and developing new, improved strategies that will enrich your business and create a closer bond between you and your clients. Does your company, did it rebrand? Or is it using the same brand? Nike, Amazon, Apple, they're all using their same brand based on what their mission is. Take a look at this Tropicana. Tropicana originally had this look, which was on the left, and then they changed to the one on the right, which people would walk by. They had no idea. It was just off the charts. I mean, it just didn't work. So Tropicana spent a lot of money doing all this rebranding, and they actually had to go back to the original brand. Nike. This is a good time to remind you that a brand is the company and the product is what they sell. For example, Nike is the brand and shoes is the product. Furthermore, let me also introduce you to another concept, and that is tangible and intangible. A tangible product is something you can hold in your hand, like a cell phone. And an intangible product would be a service like carpet cleaning, okay? So those are really important things to talk about, especially in your paper, because you want to identify what a tangible product is and an intangible product. McDonald's, let's talk about the mission statement. Now, this is McDonald's mission statement. McDonald's brand mission is to be our customers' favorite place and way to eat and drink. We are committed to continuously improving our operations and enhancing our customers' experience. McDonald's values, we place the customer experience at the core of all we do. So your company, you need to find out what their mission statement is, and are they true to their mission? Now, there's also a value statement, and if you could find that, you could segregate that from the mission statement, and that would be awesome. So section 3, defining the product or service need. You know, marketing is about building awareness and creating a need for the product, service, or idea. So we talk about behavioral or lifestyle demographics of the targeted consumer, or buyer style of organizational buyer, and why they are a good choice. What unsatisfied need does your product fulfill, product or service? So if you look at Apple and the iPhone, they give your consumer, they have a need to talk to somebody or to communicate or calculate or do all the amazing things that it does in their pocket, okay? It does fulfill a need. How the customer buyer seeks information to fill the need. Where do they find out about this? We know that Facebook is not the greatest thing anymore. We know that there are a myriad of ways. I need to know how your company tells its consumers or potential consumers how that they have a product for sale. By the way, there's really no reason to be in business unless you're there to make money. And in order to make money, you have to tell people you have a product. So how is the product